All right, so this video is going to be me making a marker point. I want to be able to monitor my progress as I develop and go through these. So I'm going to consider this the first video. Technically, it's the second video. It really doesn't matter because nobody's going to watch this anyway. So, but the point is to have a focal point. So I wanted to catalog and kind of explain why I'm doing this and what I'm hoping to accomplish. I guess hoping to accomplish. I don't know. Uh, so I believe that repetitions will lead to success, targeted repetitions, because I don't think just repeating the same thing over and over again without change or improvement will actually lead you to anything. So this is kind of a marker to progress through, see how I can develop. And, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a year from now, see how the progression develops. So I'm working on multiple things here. First, I should disclose this wouldn't be my first time filming on camera. I've had a little practice with it before, and I've done some public speaking before. Not on a large, grand scale, but enough times to where I've kind of knocked off the nervousness of it. I've done enough editing with my own voice to kind of be comfortable with my own voice. So I've kind of overcome those hurdles. I don't know. Let's say I've done 20 videos now of different things prior to this. And then I've probably done about 5 to 6 like professional style lectures where I've done presentations, and then whatever I did in high school and college. So those will kind of count up, and then informal stuff at work, but that's in front of peers, so it's kind of different. But anyway, I thought it'd be fair to disclose that. Like, I'm not just coming into this as the first time doing this kind of thing, but I still am fairly young and have difficulties with being able to flow my thoughts, which leads me to the first thing I want to practice. I heard about this cool practice one of my colleagues did while he was in the former military, and that is they would draw a topic out of a hat, and then they had to speak on that topic for about 5 minutes. Now, they had the option of drawing another topic if they didn't like the first topic, but that was all they could do. And then they would talk and give a presentation. That's the goal I'm trying to achieve here. So repetition, being able to kind of highlight some notes and quickly organize my thoughts, and then be able to speak on those items for a length of time specified by, for now, 5 to 10 minutes with these videos, and as topics get more complex, hopefully a little longer. This is to help me in my personal development, not just because I want to get good on camera, but because I also need to be able to communicate more with a recent job role I've taken. And another part of that is the intonation and inflection in my voice. So I got to get more comfortable with the pitch, tonal control, and spacing and timing of the way I carry thoughts and convey those thoughts to other people. And so this is a practice of that. And I think those are the two main things that I'm trying to accomplish with this process. Obviously, if I was just going to talk about different topics, so that's a kind of another thing. I like messing with words. Not messing with words, but I like really digging into the meaning of the words and like looking at the way different people interpret those words and how we get into a lot of confusion. So that's going to be kind of the majority of my topics whenever I talk, is kind of thinking through like a word I heard. The first one I did was expert, kind of dove into that, like the way we use the word, the way we look at the word, the way to define the word, the way I look at the word, stuff like that. Just trying to get the brain flowing and thinking about that type of stuff. So that's really it. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. The other thing was, like, all these people get online and show you, like, it just takes repetition and practice, and you go from there. And then I think one of the podcasters I listen to, like, if you do more than 20 podcasts, you're in the top 10% of the 1% of all podcasters. So this is a marker, like I want to see what view counts I get as this progresses. Like, is that really true? Can I just start talking about nothing and then kind of zero in? And then once I get enough volume, does this naturally take off? So I felt it was important to kind of marker this situation and cement it, because it's one of those things that's easily dismissed if it's actually true, So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So consider this the marker point for that, and we're gonna try it out, or I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, I don't know. I believe it's kind of true, but I think like I said when I first started, like you kind of have to be particular to. You can't just do reps necessarily. Like you can do reps working out, and you'll gain something from that. And I guess just doing reps, I get more comfortable. But I'm going to go back and view the videos and hopefully take some insight in. And then from that, I can do iterative learning. And we'll see where it ends up. I think that about covers what I was going to talk about. I mean, that's kind of the three things. And then I just wanted to make this a marker. So it's a defined anchor point, the day that it is, which is, let's see, June the 4th, 2025. So we'll see if this goes anywhere.